Jabbar.
Mics can hear you. Sorry. Oh, it's a little high. Put it down a little bit.
All right, we got Coach Phillips, we got Mikaylah, we got KK, and we got Hannah. Some questions, but I didn't know, Coach, would you like to open with a statement or anything?
Sure. I would like to first start off by saying what a terrific event. Thank you to USA Basketball and Nike for allowing the women to be a part of this inaugural event. I think both teams put on quite a show, so kudos to the World team, and a special shout out to USA for getting the win, putting up 100 points, and these ladies next to me were really terrific.
We'll do questions. If you could just say your name and your outlets for a little awareness.
Eric Gunderson, USABasketball.com. Mikaylah, you had a phenomenal second half. What was, 6 or 7 and 3, but what was going through your mind when you were feeling it like that?
I think it was just all the reps I've put in, and then also my two teammates feeding me and just seeing me when I was open and me just executing and hitting shots.
And you all play together so much. And talk about how, can you talk about how good it feels to kind of end on this high note, playing together and getting this win in this event?
Right. It's an extremely great feeling. You know, I've built lifelong friends, memories, and it's just a good feeling to go out on top.
Either one of you, same question. How does it feel to kind of end on this high note and play so well with a group of gals that you all know?
Right. Yeah, it's truly a blessing to be able to play with the best girls in the country. We definitely have gotten closer and built, friendships that we will have for a lifetime. And obviously we're going to see each other again in college and hopefully play with each other again at the USA. But it's truly a blessing to be here with these girls and play with them.
Definitely, like Hannah said, truly a blessing to be here, but also truly a blessing to play against, the world, one of the top of the best in the world. Playing against them, really helps us as well. And then, of course, being in, last time, not really last time, but playing with them on the court and hitting with this high note before we head off to college. So.
So, as far as the fourth quarter, was phenomenal for y'all. What did you see there from your team that kind of, sparked you?
Well, I think we were struggling a bit to guard them in space on the pick and roll in particular, and we were dealing with some foul trouble with our post play. So we opted to go to our matchup zone. And then on the offensive end, we went with a 5-out and put them in pick and roll situations, and having Hannah and Jada and KK come off that on ball and then put Mikaylah in space for them to have to guard her and for her to shoot 6 of 7 from 3. We're not surprised, but it was fantastic for it to happen in that moment. So just a credit to the team to be able to take a mid-game adjustment like that. We also kind of turned the tide. We ended up having more offensive rebounds than they did in the second half, when at halftime they did. And so that was another bone of contention for us to try to remedy out in the second half. So just great job to our team, be able to put together the adjustments and get the job done. USA's 1-0 in this game, so it feels good to be a part of that.
Yeah, I was going to ask for any of y'all just to speak on what it feels like to be in the first one of these, in the first women's Nike Hoops Summit.
Yeah, it's obviously an honor to be, the first, and, we're out here making history. And so it's honestly truly a blessing to be selected with one of the few girls and just come out here and, play and put on a show for everybody.
Definitely feels great, and especially we're creating another new path for the new generation coming behind us, and for this opening for us to be 1-0 against the world feels really good.
To piggyback on what they said, it's a great feeling, and the women's game is growing now, so it's just a good feeling to be a part of that and building history.
So how big do you think the crowd will be next year for the next girls Hoops Summit? Even bigger? It was a pretty good
It was a decent crowd. I think, like she said, women's basketball is growing, so it's only going up from here.
Well, I'm pretty confident when these ladies take the stage at the next level, they'll be playing in sold-out arenas. They're our future stars, and it's an incredible honor and privilege to coach them tonight.
So are all three of you enrolling early in college, like this summer? How soon do you go to campus?
Oh yeah, I leave. I think I'll be in there June 8th.
I'm pretty sure I leave in the end of May.
I have to report June 23rd.
Anything else?
One question. Do you view this as your last basketball sort of fun vacation before you hit college, and it's right back to that, collegiate regimen?
Not just yet. We got one more event to go to in California, Ballers Life, May
yeah.
5th through the
Yep.
7th. So.
I can't. Yeah, that one's the last note.
Yep.
Where's that one at?
Cali.
California.
Where? What city?
You don't know?
Maybe I'll.
Ballers Life.
Yeah, it's just basically camp of same thing, top of the top, playing against each other, fun little camp.